like, death happened a lot. So when everyone's like, but I keep dying, it's like, yep. That is... Someone hit a wall? Who is hitting my wall? And you notice I just ran through the... Oh, another lesson. So I've got this zombie here. This zombie could have been at the door. Here's a trick you have when a zombie is between you and where you want to go. And that is, if you just run at the zombie, you will shove them out of the way. For one zombie, that is perfectly fine. If you're dealing with 2 and 3 zombie, don't try and shove the zombie. You'll trip, you'll eat dirt, and then the zombie will make crunchy munchy noises on your back as you're trying to get up. Yeah, I thought they were over here more, not right there, but that is why I ran through that door. So I knew there was a zombie here somewhere. They're probably along the side. And my choices were I could climb over, not knowing what's down here, or I could just run out the door. So there's that. But yeah, so the running straight at a zombie, or like whatever, if you're in a pinch, you can just shove a zombie out of the way. And thank you for the follow, Junior Justin. Welcome to the stream. And thank you so much for everyone who has been tuning in, who's been lurking, who's been following, who's been chatting, who's been subscribing, who's been doing the bits, the donos, the hosts, the raids, and all that good stuff. It all helps, and I really do appreciate it. I do hope everyone is enjoying the stream. Yep, and I was just doing a look around, making sure there was no cheeky zombies hiding out, doing cheeky zombie things. And I thank you for the follow, the Mr. Wheatley. Welcome to the stream. For me, it is coming up on midnight. Not quite there, but getting close. Oh, and the person who brought up the mods list, sorry, I can't scroll up to check your name. There are a few mods listing off that list. Auto Mechanic is a mod that I have that lets me work on cars a little bit more efficiently so far as clicking, but doesn't give me any advantage, is a mod I have installed, and I have Advanced Audio. 3 a.m. stream? I mean, like, do you not know what time I stay up to usually near? 3 a.m. is pretty normal. I normally stream for about 11 hours. So, even though I probably shouldn't do this in fog, I can't, you know, I can't really do a whole lot when it comes to the, mechanic stuff, because it is day, as in, like, from the time I do it, not, like, each day in game kind of thing. So I'm going to start this car. Turn on the lights. We're going to see what zombies show up. Oh, that's perfect that the fog just noped out. That was weirdly timed, but sure, I'll take it. Yep. But yeah, I stream pretty much almost every single day, 5 p.m. EST. We do play a variety of games. I play Project Zomboid on Fridays, Saturdays, and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I play RimWorld on Sundays and Mondays. And I play quote-unquote other games on Thursdays. So with those other game days, I let people, like on the Discord I have a game suggestions channel. I let people suggest games, and then I'll try and pick from the suggested games. Usually I'll go with whatever seems to be the consensus, so long as, like, I own the game or I don't mind picking up the game at whatever price it is. Or if it's a game that, like, someone mentions, like, no, that game sounds really amazing. Like, there was a game, Timberborn, and I'm like, wait, did you say a post-apocalyptic city-building game with sentient beavers? I have no idea what that is, but I'm down. And it was adorable, and I enjoyed it. And I would probably play more. It's probably not one I'm going to stream again, because the 2 times I played it, I was the #1 streamer on Timberborn on all of Twitch. One of those times it's because I was the only streamer on all of Twitch playing it. And then the other time it was just, like, I had 20 people watching and I was still the #1 spot. It's like, Not probably something I can stream and actually have any kind of success. But fun game, really enjoyed it. I do think there's a good chance that I'll probably be doing City Skylines this next Other Games Day. But, because, like, I want to do the PoE League that launched yesterday. Like, I do. But PoE is one of those games that you can't really play other games and also play PoE. Because it just requires too much time, and it's just... it's a thing. Like, if a bunch of people want to see me play Path of Exile, I would be down. I have had a lot of people who are like, you know, like, they love the game Path of Exile, it's like, but watching it is just not their jam, and I get it. I personally have watched plenty of Path of Exile, and I very much enjoy watching it. I thought you had a nightstick, buddy. You're disappointing me. Gotcha. Maybe I give it a go. We'll see. I'm not 100% sold against it, and I'm not 100% sold for it. I probably did. I also don't really need the nightstick. I think I have more than 20 of them back home, but still. I still like when we were at the country club, the main building, it's like, I know there's a hand axe, I know there's 2 nightsticks, or something like 8 hunting knives, but just because of, like, how many buys, so it's like, I'm never finding them. We found our katana, and they were like, that's good enough. Don't care about any of the rest of this junk. Yeah, and that's like, and honestly, for me, getting into watching Twitch, I would probably say it was Path of Exile. I couldn't, or maybe it was Elite Dangerous. Ooh. I don't remember. I think it was Elite Dangerous, and then shortly after Path of Exile. Because, yeah, it was Elite Dangerous. But yeah, Path of Exile is the one that got me, like, watching, like, lots. Because there was just, like, 1 or 2 people I was watching with Elite Dangerous that became actually a couple more. But, I got into Path of Exile not too long after I got really sucked into, to Twitch. Because it was in Elite Dangerous, I had joined a group that had several streamers that were, like, core people of the group, and so I was watching their streams. Got into Path of Exile, which is when I found Ziggy D. So this is like forever ago. Excellent streamer, and I'm actually going to do this thing right now where I plug him, even though he's not here. Because Ziggy D Live is precious, and is well worth a watch if you're ever going. One of the few people I've seen made the game Kenshi fun to watch on stream, because as much as I love and adore the game Kenshi, oh my god, this is the most awful thing to watch most of the time. But Ziggy's just a genuinely entertaining person. Did I already plow through all the veggies we had? Oh, come on. I think we have exhausted the zombies in the area. No new friends are showing up, so we got probably 15 zombies showed up as the siren. Okay, how's your battery looking at? Because you stalled out during that, which means those sirens were eating your battery. Yeah. Or Kenji. So we're going to start our new run. So I'm going to go be standing by this piece of copper I'm going to be mining it until my backpack is full, and then I'm going to walk that to this town I'm standing next to, and I'm going to sell it to the vendor, and then I'm going to walk back to that piece of copper, I'm going to mine it, and then I'm going to go back to the vendor, and we're going to do this for probably 2 or 3 hours, if not longer, till we actually have enough strength and money to get off the ground. Okay, 80% is fine. Kenchi is serious grind time. It's a fun game, but grind is real. Of course, then Kenchi also gets super dark where you're like, so I'm going to be now taking my character, and I'm going to be putting him in a skin flaying machine, which is going to be attempting to tear his skin and limbs off of his body. However, I'm going to have 3 other characters who are going to be trying to first aid them as fast as possible to try and keep them from dying during this process. That way we can knock off every single one of their limbs to give them superior robotic limbs. And he was like, wait, what'd you say? You're doing what? As the character is just sitting on a rack screaming the entire time. We're like, what am I witnessing? What is happening right here? So I actually never do that. Usually, I fight enough people that my limbs come up from natural causes. Hey, Pankraru, thank you for the raid. Give me just a moment. I'm going to refuel my... Actually, I'm going to pause, and I'll give you a shout out. Pankraru is a regular here. Raids us rather frequently. Usually plays games like Splatoon and some others. Always a good time. Yeah, so if that is your jam, there you go. I think I turned this off, and we fueled that up. We can't mechanic the other car fast. I was like that fog was here for like a blink of the eye. If I knew it was gonna be that short, we would have gone up and just fought. We're good on the battery. Oh right, it's good that we didn't go up because we ended up having to get more food. But yeah, we are, for those who are just tuning in, we are still doing our 16x pop run. We are up to a total of 20,625 zombie kills at this point, so we have unmade many a zombie. I want to put my vitamins here, which reminds me, I want to grab more vitamins. So grab some radishes, grab a couple potatoes, grab some tomatoes. We're all out of cabbages at this point. We're about to be out of carrots. So yeah, the veggie supply is starting to dwindle down. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, Integer Smirk. I can imagine reading about motorcycle accidents and then being like, oh yeah, by the way, flaying limbs, and going, this is very complicated feelings. Yep, we are at New Year's in-game done. And we did our push-ups and all that good stuff, so cool. So far, we've only had a total of 20 push-ups cashed in this stream. There's a maximum cap right now of 50. I will eventually be moving that cap up, but we're not there yet. So let's see, I've got a bunch of produce. I feel like we need to grab more produce because we don't have as many varieties, so it's kind of like I'm depending on grabbing just more. We'll go with that. Oh, right, vitamins. That's what we were in there for. Because vitamins are a way to delay sleep when things are not good, so always a plus. So let's go in here. First of all, beta blockers. I don't need that many bandages. I don't need that many beta blockers at all. That should be more enough vitamins, and that should be good. Yes, we have eaten all of our fish fillet, so unfortunately we are starting to go underweight. That is just our life. Technically, I could address it. But to do so, I would eat my non-perishables, and would rather wait on that. So I'm just basically accepting that we're going to go underweight. And then when we get back to spring, I am just going to just absolutely cram myself full of fish. I don't think it's been long enough for us to do those maintenance on those cars yet. Do I know where another wreck is handy? So the thing is, like, we're kind of in this weird position. You know what? Oh, nope, here comes the fog again. I was like, I'm in this weird spot where it's like, okay, I want to get back to fighting the zombies, because that's the progress we're looking to make. But, unfortunately, because we're so late in the day... What? Did you work on the Wee Woo wreck? No, because I actually do want to keep that vehicle in working order, so far as that. But, it's mostly looking for wrecks that are actual trash. I actually know there's a wreck up the road a little ways, but I'm just going to go like this, go fishing, say yes, choose okay. Fast forward as fast forward can be. We probably are going to catch absolutely nothing. And the fog is being so weird today. Like, it goes like full maximum fog and then just gone. But we're just fast forwarding time really fast. This is giving us some fishing skill. It's fairly negligible though, so if we watch like that 62... Yeah, so we just got like 2 points. So this is terrible XP, because you gain most of your XP from fishing from actually catching things. But during the winter there's a severe penalty on fishing. I'm basically just killing time till it's 10 PM in game. Or probably later than that, like midnight. That way we can sleep. And then when we wake up, we go back to our action on the warehouse area. I did not go popping into every single house to do the tailoring. Like, that's what got our kill. Like, the last attempt we did in this, that's what got us killed, is just poking into each individual house, trying to find that exact same tailoring book. So I'm going with the strategy of, I don't need it. So it's not a critical part of our objective. If we find it, we find it. If we don't, we don't. Alright, then we'll be able to go sleep here in a minute, and then that should be good for us to head out when we wake up. Oh yes, of course. I mean, we have our 9 katanas. And to remind people, I'm not using any mods that mess with, like, loot tables or drops or itemization or anything. These are just 9 katanas that we have collected 100% just normal and naturally by killing zombies.